And then to draw the first one as well.
Ooh, pressure, pressure, pressure. So first of all, thanks for having me, and congratulations to everyone here. The past 3 weeks have been hectic for all of you, but for those of you who will keep on working on those ideas, the hard work starts now. So be prepared. And I want you to take a look to your right and then to your left. This is the start of your global network. Cherish them, help them, nurture them, because it's with their help that you're going to become a successful entrepreneur or any other professional you want to do. So now focusing a little bit more on the top 10 teams. I'm more than happy to learn a little bit more about your business models, what you want to do, what you do not want to do, through an early stage clinic that we're all going to have.
For everyone, when using a microphone, keep it about this distance from your mouth. Don't eat it and don't lose it.
And we'll include patenting each of our games, but more importantly, turning this into a practitioner licensed model, being able to teach the trainers themselves as well. Who teaches the teachers? And eventually to move out of the education space and into professional development. But despite these grand visions, this is an essential thing we need today. We are facing a global shortage in teachers that need this tool to be prepared. Critical thinking is a top skill in the world, and half of our students are going out into the workforce without it. I'm your CEO, Tim, and this is our fantastic team, and we are here to start preparing for the future now. Join us today. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Couldn't give my team the shine that they deserve to meet our 3-minute limit. Hats off to all of you. We've been here putting in the hard work alongside you guys. And I don't think we have time for questions, but we would love to talk about our product after this.
We have some time for
fantastic, even better.
Investor Q&A, because it's actually part of the show, kind of. Not only how you perform the prepared thing, but how do you go with the questions. Some of the investors didn't see you.
That's right.
There are some questions in the air. Yeah. So grab a microphone if you want to join the conversation. Here we kick off. Yeah.
Fantastic presentation. So congratulations again to you all. Are you familiar with Khan Academy new AI tools? What would you do to stay ahead of them? To because they're going to catch up to you, right? So if they like your idea, they're trying to copy it. So what do you need to do to actually stay ahead of them so that you can always add value to what you're doing beyond what they do?
I mean, a great question. We learned the importance of being able to trademark and license our IP. And so I think that's a first and crucial step in regards to the structure in which we deliver these games. Everyone is able to use AI in some method within their existing structure, but we are unique in where we are placing it in the student experience. And that is what we are looking to capitalize on. And I think that our cross-licensing ability will allow for these partnerships to be even greater in the future. But I think that these are our friendly competitors. We see ourselves as a supplement and a complement to the existing edtech space, and we found a specific niche that we know we can serve.
All clear? Let's give it up for Critic AI. Stay on the stage, hold on. And we'll have an award for you as well. Do they look happy? Yeah. Should they look happier? And I need one of you to come and draw the next team. Oh, no pressure. Right? There should be some like gameplay music. Yeah. we do 3, 2, 1, go. And what I intentionally start to do, I will mute my own voice because I want to hear yours, right? With the 3, 2, 1, go. This is your moment to really make some noise. Okay? You ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
So I grew up in San Francisco, and if you've ever been there, you may know that the bridge usually looks like this because of fog. But on this day in 2020, it was because of wildfire smoke. It was the North Complex fires that burned in Northern California for almost 3 months, and they made the skies in the Bay Area turn completely orange, something that I will never forget. But this could have been prevented. We are fair. So obviously, wildfires are a huge problem. In 2023 alone, 400 million hectares of forest was burned down. That's equivalent to about the size of the European Union. And annually, 6 billion tons of carbon dioxide gets emitted into our atmosphere. Just to put this into perspective, that's equal to about $900 billion in wildfire costs in just the US because of all these hidden costs, such as real estate value, income loss, watershed, all of this, but it could be prevented with our solution. An AI model that's trained on satellite data, such as vegetation health, meteorological conditions, such as air moisture, and human activities, such as where campsites are, or where slash and burn areas are likely to happen. And this will then be given to our clients in a very tailored way to their areas to make sure that they can more effectively and efficiently predict and prevent wildfires. For only $10,000 per year. But we know this is going to grow because our total addressable market is huge. The global wildfire prediction and management market is valued about $8 billion. And since wildfires unfortunately won't cease to exist anytime soon, it's valued to go to about $20 billion by 2031. But we can't hit that whole market all at once. So we want to start in the Brazilian Amazon with organizations such as this NGO, whom we already have a signed letter of intent from. And we also have much more interest from cities and organizations around the world. So to use these early adopters, we want to use this momentum to develop our roadmap, using funding to develop our AI model into the best version possible. And once that's validated with those early adopters, we're going to go into new markets such as insurance businesses or maybe agriculture businesses. And this is all possible with our team. We're a diverse set of people with super unique experiences such as at Brazilian NGOs. And the team isn't the only thing that we need to make this happen. We also want your help. So we're asking for $200,000 to kickstart our business into its first year and make sure that we can prevent more wildfires together. Thank you.
This crowd is on fire! Questions from the investors?
So first of all, thanks for the presentation. At what stage are you on the MVP development, and what are the 2 or 3 main features that you want to bring to market in this first version?
So we are at the very beginning of the model. We started a mock-up using only weather data that we could find open source. And so we trained our model, and the results were very good. On the test, we only had 1 false positive, so better than a false negative. And the next features will be to incorporate all these other factors. So for now, it's only weather data, but we want to extend it to meteorological data and also add all of the human factors and also everything to cross-reference and really make it tailored to a specific area. For example, in the Amazon, humidity is not a big issue, but the slash and burns are a huge factor, and these will do on the weights of our model.
Thank you, congratulations.
Thank you.
This
You had mentioned something to us in the pitch that your competition is focused on detection, but you're doing prediction. Can you explain more about how you can predict where fire may occur?
So our idea is that our competitors don't cross the sort of data sets that we do. So they either do one or two, but they don't cross-reference all of those together. So our idea is in a certain ecosystem or in a certain biome, some of those variables are going to matter much more for the outcome. And we don't want our AI to be a black box. So what we're going to do is to see how much of those different elements weight to the final prediction, to the final calculation, so that they can tackle specifically which element needs to be addressed more urgently. And we want to make sure that it's replicable before it's scalable. That's why we're starting in the Brazilian Amazon, where we have contacts there, so we can incorporate their knowledge as well into our system.
Let's give it up for Barry! Hold a moment. Hold a moment. Do they look happy? Should they look happier? Yeah. One person to call the next team. Yeah. You can shake it as well. Yeah. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake.
So the next team is Tutor Berry.
Tutor Berry! Yes, there is this magical green cross. Andrea calculated with AI and everything that this is the best spot. Our statistics shows that if you stand here, you will get the biggest investment. So, sorry for not telling for the other teams, but yeah, special one. Now we go 3, 2, 1, and okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
During the pandemic, I watched my little brother lose his love for learning. His self-esteem and his grades plummeted, and my parents were worried they'd have to pay for an additional year of school. I thought there has to be someone who can help him. I tried tutoring him myself, but our incompatible personalities made for a very unproductive and even detrimental process. Many parents, like mine, struggle to find supplemental support for their child to not only succeed in school, but to find a love for learning as well. Statistically, investing in student-teacher relationships has a 3 to 5 times larger impact on exam scores than financial investments alone. So, to foster student-tutor relationships, we've created TutorBerry, an affordable online platform that offers customized, engaging tutoring experiences for students in K through 8th grade. The platform guides you through a very simple process. Take the personality and learning style assessment, receive your results, and choose from a curated selection of recommended tutors. Our assessment sets us apart from other platforms that focus solely on the tutor's qualifications rather than the specific needs of the student. By identifying these unique traits, we're able to build genuine personal connections that inspire children to love learning. Our business model is a freemium plan, with the free version offering full access for the matching assessment and selection, but offering a very limited access to the number of bookings as well as games and features.
Thanks, Javine. The total tutoring market in the United States is $7 billion, and our serviceable obtainable market is around $10 million. We currently have a registered trademark in the US, multiple social media accounts, and a monthly newsletter. In the next 12 months, we target to obtain about 800 users, bringing in just under $10,000. Currently, in just the past couple of days, we've gathered over 160 signups from parents and tutors who are eager to start using our product. Of the parents we surveyed, over 90% said that learning style was one of the top 3 most important traits when considering hiring a tutor. With the new school year starting, now is the perfect time to be launching. And even broader, education is fundamental to all innovation.
Our team has a range of expertise. An AI developer, marketing intern, PhD student, business owner, and UI/UX designer. Each member on this team has felt the frustration that comes with poor tutoring experiences.
Final sentence, yeah.
Well, our ask was to get a spot in the top 10. As well as mentorship from any EdTech advisors, and we invite any and all feedback for our platform. Thank you so much.
Questions from the investors? Yellow? Yep, good.
Congratulations, it was a great presentation. My question, do you think also of addressing some universities or schools and not only the consumers? And in this case, how would you contact the universities or these institutions to help them in on your platform? Because also it's a platform, and you will have to maintain the 2 communities. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so we have actually thought about targeting specifically school systems. We got a lot of feedback from the expo that targeting schools themselves would be a really interesting idea. We haven't had time to really fully develop the idea, but we do think of targeting a specific community in the start would be a really interesting way to foster even deeper connections within the school, because we know that schools and communities share similar curriculums, backgrounds, and other things that we think if we can connect older students and younger students will really foster this connection that we're looking for.
How do you pay your tutors?
Yes, so for our beginning phase of this business, we are considering working with high schoolers as volunteers. The way we would compensate our high school tutors is with volunteer hours or experience that they can use on their resume or college applications, especially in very competitive school areas. But we have thought about developing this in the future to maybe more paid and expert tutors who have teaching credentials. And in that case, we would be paying our tutors as well with a different revenue and business model.
All clear. Thank you, Tudorberry. Who will make the draw for the next team? Who wants to be the next one? Just asking, right? So the next team is
Nightlight.
Nightlight. Good. That's the magical crossover there. We go 3, 2, 1, go. All right. 3, 2, 1, go!
Is this normal? That is the question that Bharti Shahani asked herself when she was in the middle of 50,000 people in crisis at Astroworld in 2021. She was not alone in this wave. She was with her sister, but in the middle of it, she described it as being stuck in an ocean where the way that the waves went is the way that you went. She was with her sister, and immediately after the aftermath, she lost her and would only find her in the hospital after she had suffered 8 heart attacks and ultimately passed away. The aftermath was that 300 people at Astroworld were injured, 25 people received intensive care, and 10 people passed away. And this isn't uncommon. Festival attendees will often lose their friends, lose connection, and they risk losing their lives. So I ask again, is this normal? And as someone who's been in the industry performing for over 10 years, I'm not afraid to say it because I have no stake in the game. It is. And that's a devastating, yes, this is normal. And change has been tried to do it, but the problem persists because our competitors have faced the issues of not being scalable, being difficult to implement, and doing absolutely nothing for crowd management. They can't find you in a sea of people. But what if you could part the sea? Allow me and my team to introduce you to Nightlight, an application that integrates with festival software, existing apps, to make finding people faster. Our 3 core features enable you to find your friends, enable security teams to find you in a state of crisis, and they enable your surrounding people to be aware of the crisis situation so you can receive the help that you need immediately. And I know what you might be thinking, how can this all come together? Well, Sean, please let them know.
Thanks, Brian. I'm gonna have to go lightning quick, but I'm sure we'll make it on time. It's powered by Bluetooth Low Energy, meaning it works without Wi-Fi, GPS, or cell connectivity. We have a massive town. Though we're launching in concerts and festivals, we've also considered sporting games, nightclubs, and other large-scale, high-risk events. Our business model is quite simple. We charge a per attendee fee that's consolidated into ticket price, meaning we can launch in both small and large festivals alike, increasing both their revenue and their safety. There's an industry shift going on right now. TikTok historically partnered with Eventbrite, bringing millions of more users to their platform. And we're the team to do it. Nightlight was a decorated solo venture prior to joining EIA, winning 11 awards. I then gained the unfair advantage of these guys right here, with the industry experience, technical know-how, and the drive to make this happen. So, one more time. Is this normal? No, we're not, but we need your help to make safety the new normal. Thank you, and please give it up for these fantastic people.
Questions from the investors?
Don't be shy, it's okay.
Can you give us an example of how this would work exactly? Like, let's say in an event of a crisis,
Yeah.
right? Let's say something, I don't know, there's a terrorist in the audience or whatever. Like how would that work, and what would the user see on their screen?
Yeah, of course. This is exactly what we designed our MVP around. There's 3 key features that we've analyzed, both for vanity and emergency connectivity. In the case that you mentioned, crowd control is very, very important, meaning that if we go back a couple slides, we can see that security staff who are responding can quickly and effectively communicate with them to help manage that sea. So, to answer your question very succinctly, we have it in mind and we'll endeavor to tailor our features towards anything that might pop up.
All clear? Thank you! Next team to take the stage will be
Bubbles!
There was one thing that I was thinking. I was thinking, you know, Rodrigo was often asking, like, more energy, more energy. And I was just sitting there looking at Rodrigo. Rodrigo, is that enough energy? Is that enough energy, Rodrigo? No! Okay. Because I was thinking that if that would be the moment, if they would be like all 3 weeks like this, would that be enough, Rodrigo?
No, let's give them some
Let's
energy.
show Rodrigo what will be enough. 3, 2, 1,
I know you all have walked into a building and been like, oh my God, it is stank. Alright? So contrary to popular belief, indoor air is 5 times more polluted than outdoor air and leads to over 4 million deaths a year. A traditional solution is a HEPA filter, but it generates plastic waste and fails to remove the actual pollutants in the air. It only stuffs those particles into the filter, which can quickly get gunky, like that. Gross, right? So, as a nurse, one of the first things I was taught is that your airway is your lifeline. So how do we protect it? Let me introduce you to microalgae, our zero waste alternative and the main proponent in Bubbles. But what is Bubbles? To sum it up, it's a luxury, customizable air purification experience. Microalgae needs coconut fibers and reindeer moss filters to effectively remove pollutants in the air, neutralize chemical waste, and optimize indoor air quality. Our product can purify 20 cubic meters per hour, reduce humidity, eliminate odors, and provide real-time air quality metrics. What sets us apart from our competitors is that we have a revolutionary sensor that scans the pollutants in your environment to recommend the optimal filter depending on your space. We are a high-end B2C business model, charging 500 euros for the base unit and 50 euros a month for the replacement microalgae and filters. We based our market in upper-class Madrid, valued at 10 million euros, which is also where our microalgae are sourced and where urban pollution directly impacts households. Our plan, after validating our technology, is to test for a year, gain user feedback, hit the market with a targeted ad campaign for a goal of 100 users in 6 months. That's about 155,000 euros in revenue. We already have 120 signups for our product, and customers really loved our customizable features, so we took it one step further and now offer Bubbles in 3 premium finishes. She's gorge, I know. There's been a big shift towards conscious consumerism, with the Worldwide Fund for Nature citing a 70% increase in Google searches for environmentally friendly products. Customers are already looking for more ethical products and are willing to pay more for them, especially when it comes to their health. Imagine breathing the cleanest air possible right in the comfort of your own home. This is our team. We have a diverse background in healthcare, marketing, finance, and yeah, I couldn't think, sorry. Protect your lifeline. Invest in Bubbles. Thank you.
We have some really early adopters here who are excited. True fans of Bubbles. Now, Fred, please.
Great pitch and great branding. Really, really awesome. Does it work?
Yes, so, I want to go back just to make sure. So, we're right now in the research prototype phase. We know that these 3 individual ingredients are proven to purify the air. Now our next step is to then put them together and validate that we can effectively use them in one functional being unit. You know, we're still willing to pivot and edit as needed, but the main goal is to use these 3 because they're the most economically stable, and as a nurse, I'm all for natural alternatives. So, I mean.
So, congratulations on the product. How much money do you need to take this into production?
We're looking for 100,000 just to start our research phase, really large scale our microalgae production, get it all together, make a base prototype, functionalize it, make sure it's perfect, and then submit it for user feedback.
Thank you. Why do you think the B2C market is better than B2B? Like sell to hospitals, office buildings?
So funny thing, that's what we originally were, B2B. And we had realized that when we were pivoting, we were stuck between like the cost point, how we would shape it, where it would be implemented. And so we decided like for the shape like this, we could pivot to B2B, but I think it would affect households much more greater because, so as a nurse, my job is I take care of a 2-year-old tracheostomy patient. And I have his humidifier and purifier running around the clock just to make sure that his airway stays patent and clean as possible. And while I could pivot to B2B, and that might be a long-term thing, I would really love to see this in a household setting to directly impact patients.
Just a quick suggestion, take it to Kickstarter, see what happens.
We were looking at it, we had 3 weeks, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there.
Let's give it up for Bubbles! And the next team that will join us on the stage will be, drum roll please.
Safe.
Safe. The guys were coming on the stage, I was giving them the route, they're like, no, next one, no. I was thinking, is there a speaker here, or will the slides speak for themselves? But yes, there's amazing speakers taking the stage now, and we're gonna kick them off with 3, 2, 1, go!
Hello, everybody. I just want to preface this off by saying you might notice there's only 4 of us here when teams were initially made of 5 people. And it's because we actually ended up losing one of our team members to the very same issue we're here to combat. So just to dive right in, approximately 960 million people traveled internationally this past year, with their #1 reason being that they wanted to explore new cultures. Food is a huge part of culture, but 60% of the population has some sort of food restriction, with 220 million people having severe food allergies. We firsthand can understand how difficult it can be to travel and deal with miscommunication when going abroad and wanting to try new things. So our goal is to eliminate the barriers that people face so that they can travel with no fear. We developed SAFE, which is an app connected to an NFC card. So what you would do is develop a profile, input your dietary restrictions, it would give you your personalized diet card, which then you can find a restaurant that is catered to you and is SAFE certified to accommodate your restrictions. And then lastly, you can go into the restaurant, tap your card, and have a wonderful dining experience. Our system is designed so that your information is communicated directly to the kitchen in their preferred language, so that you don't have to deal with that awkward like Google Translate moment where you're like, what does this dish have? What does that dish have? And you can just go and eat whatever you want. The model that we're going to be doing is a B2B model. So looking at our business and the market available, approximately $2.45 billion is available in restaurants in general, with just looking at the Europe and North America market, $1.94 billion, and then our serviceable attainable market is $194 million. So targeting these markets and utilizing our advanced technology, we could impact so many people. And you might think these are huge numbers and would restaurants even want to do this? We've actually gotten 14 letters of intent with 232 signups of end users interested in downloading our app. So we're kind of on the right track, I think. I want to introduce the amazing team that made this possible. We're united across the Atlantic. I personally be working on the business, whereas Katarina is working on making sure that we're scientifically accurate, while Francisco and Aaron are making sure that our tech and design are up to date. And today, we're here to ask for $280,000 approximately so that we can expand SAFE into becoming a global business so that travelers around the world can go out, explore, and just have fun. Thank you.
Congratulations, I'm very happy to see you here again. Thank you for your pitch, it's always passionate. Can you tell us, all of us, a little bit more about your business model and how do you think to make some revenues and which is your at least the first target that you want to charge?
Yeah, of course. So we're trying to do a monthly subscription model to the restaurants. So we would charge them for our software and to gain certification status as a SAFE certified restaurant. And originally we're gonna go B2B, and then as we gain more end users, we're hoping to pivot into B2C and gain ad revenue and maybe even a premium and freemium model with the end customers who have the allergies that are using our app. Thank you.
Quick question. So Maher, yesterday we had dinner and he really needs this app. When can he expect to get this app?
So basically we already have a functional app. We are just working on the NFC technology right now. So all of the map view and restaurants are already integrated to it. So this ask is also to develop the communication between the restaurant software, the already existing ordering software. So maybe in, I don't know, 1 year, it's probably in those 14 at least.
So EIA 2025, we're gonna see this. Okay.
Let's see.
You have to make it faster. Maher will have to put 280,000 in. It will be the most expensive app Maher ever bought, but it will make it happen, right? All right, all clear from the questions up. Let's give it up for the team. Safe. Now, I see you are super excited. That was actually more important for you than pitching. Can I make the draw part? And the next team will be Virtue. Virtue! Yes! Let's warm up our hands. And now we're going to do it with 2 hands. Advanced mode activated. So it will be 3, 2, 1 and go. Right? Ready for that? This is a ventilator mode, and we have to make a lot of wind for those who are back there. Give some love for the guys with umbrellas. Woohoo! All right. So 3, 2, 1, go!
So I grew up in a beautiful country named Indonesia. A country known for our natural landmarks, and our most notable island being Bali, a very popular destination spot for many tourists. However, what many people don't know is that our waterways and rivers look like this. And this is because we receive a large influx of waste from developed countries as well as Western countries, and it actually is polluting our rivers like this as well as our lands, and has known to cause cancer to the villagers nearby. 98% of waste generated by every single individual ends up in landfills, oceans, and our atmosphere. And this is because 80% of recyclables get contaminated, which means that the 3 seconds it takes for you and I to decide where to throw away your trash ends up being wrong. because people only guess the correct bin about 30% of the time. And this is why we present to you Virture. Virture is a smart AI sorting bin that allows individuals to approach the bins, and through our little camera, individuals are allowed to show their trash, and then on the display of our screen, it will show where each part of the trash belongs in the right corresponding bin and open up those correct bins for you. Other key features we include is our compression, data collection, capacity sensor and notification for companies, as well as ventilation to promote airflow and to prevent smell and bacterial growth. Other revenue streams we have includes rental services, advertisings on the screen when it's not in use, as well as a customizable feature for the businesses that would be employing them. Our competitive advantage include being a more cost and time efficient, a higher accuracy due to our AI modeling, as well as the market we're targeting. And with that being said, our customers are going to be companies in countries known for their innovation and cleanliness. And our market to entry will specifically be Taiwan, because we have received 3 letters of intent from Taiwanese manufacturing countries that produce large commercial waste, and these are their testimonials. Our business model is looking like $50.75 million if we capture 5% of the Taiwanese market. So our short-term timeline includes most of our first year being dedicated to product design and development, as well as building a customer relationship with the companies that we'll be working with. And with that being said, I have here with me a very capable team, all of us talented and with the skill set that we all need in order to build this product for you. And we're also the finalists for the Pat Innovation Award and the Ed Quinones Spark Award, thanks to Nixon Kumbani. And finally, our ask to you is a $2.4 million investment due to the amount of manufacturing and as well as marketing that we will need, as well as giving us a network. And with that being said, I would like to say, have virtue for the future. Thank you very much.
So much love in the air. Any questions from the investors?
You may have said it and I missed it. Does the lid open automatically where you're supposed to throw things out?
Yes, so the lid does open automatically once you scan the trash, and this is to prevent individuals from just throwing away their trash carelessly. This is like a kind of a barrier to prevent that, and obviously make it easier for the users.
All clear? Let's give it up for the team, Virtual! No one wants to take a go. So from here, we have 4 left. By the way, who wants to be among those 4? Just checking, right? So, the team's name is Boyella. Boyella! So double the action. 3, 2, 1, go!
Imagine when you travel to a new country alone. You didn't know the people, you didn't know the place, and you didn't know where to find the information to find your community. Over 85% of the solo travel market is comprised of women. 88% of these women have said that they have felt a heightened sense of discomfort. For those of us on our team, we have felt this feeling and experienced it with our friends and family much more than we would have liked. Now, After surveying over 330 people in the last week, we realized that there is an unaddressed need in the market to bridge community as well as making travel safe and fun again. Voyala does this by creating a new way for women to review for other women. Not only are they able to review for other women, but they can connect and find the essentials needed to make their travels comfortable again. Our competitors, such as TripAdvisor, Google Maps, and Nomad Her, all constantly overlook the market of people 18 to 34, which is unfair. Now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, how are we gonna make money? We will do it through a 4-tier freemium model. The first one being a free service that allows you to have select features. The next 3 will be weekly, monthly, and yearly payments. In just 1 year, we're projected to make over $1.4 million over 6,000 users. Now, in the next 9 years, we have projected a 13% increase in the solo travel market alone. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, that kind of sounds like a small number. Well, let me put it for you this way. 13% actually equals $128 million solely on Gen Z women alone. Now, in the next 2 months, we will run beta testing and begin funding. In 6 months, we will go ahead and explore a B2B option as well as increase our user base by 30,000. And in 1 year, we will expand globally to 100,000 users. Now, both men and women alike have expressed their interest and need for Voyala. Our market size, now that's vast and untapped, and that's why we're here. Now, let me introduce the powerhouse behind Voyala. We have traveled to over 40 countries combined and immersed ourselves in the culture of every country we have been to. We have found that there is a need to create an app that is ideal for the people that we love to make them feel more secure when traveling. Now, our ask is $200,000 for 8% equity. This will allow us to get off our feet, materialize this idea, and not only that, we ask you, invest in Voyala, invest in the empowerment of women, because where there is Voyala, she goes. Okay, thank you.
Space. Can you tell us a little bit more about the feature that you're going to put in the app, especially the ones that are in the premium side? Thank you, and congratulations,
Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. First of all, I love your necklace. It is so beautiful. Yes. So our feature, we offer an interactive map. Within that interactive map, you can do 3 important things. Because I know as a woman, when I travel, it's really important to find the closest place for feminine hygiene needs. It's important to find the places that are safest to walk, and thank you. And it's important to find the places where you can shop and feel like you're part of your community. So within these features, right within the basic features, you're able to access only 1 review from each, the best and the lowest. This is kind of like a way to, entice them to come in. So basically, when you have the premium features, if you do weekly and monthly, you're able to access the region that you're in. If you do yearly subscriptions, you're able to access the entire features anywhere globally within the app.
Which city would you start in and why?
Great question. So we're starting in California. Studies have shown that California, per capita, has the most people who travel in and out globally. So we plan on starting in California and then expanding from there.
All clear? Let's give it up for this. Oh.
Great energy, congratulations.
Thank you.
You seem very confident in your numbers and your market, but I wonder, like, how do you get that first 1,000 customers, paid customers?
So the first 1,000 customers are actually going to come from the freemium model we are going to offer for the first 6 months, all free access. That is to draw in our user base to allow us to garner these reviews from women so that they feel, you know, the sense of relatability, a sense of community. And so that comes within the first 6 months of just offering all 3 tiers for free. Where are we finding the women? So the women are just, you know, within that 40 million Gen Z solo travelers that are on the up and coming. They all, within our 330 reviews and surveys and feedback, we've realized that that is, you know, a need that has been unaddressed.
We plan on entering this market through partnering with hostels, nightclubs, also doing some influencer marketing. Travel influencers are on the rise right now, and so hopefully they can bring in those early adopters for our app. Thank you.
It will be afterwards, yeah. This one, for example.
Okay, here we go. The third team to go is...
Drive back!
Drive back on the stage. All right, let's kick them off with 3, 2, 1, go! Hi everyone, we are Drive Back, an app to make the road safer. So right now there are millions of vehicle accidents every year caused by impaired driving. In the US alone, there are over 20,000 deaths in 2022. So that equates to 1 death every 30 minutes. So there's a lack of an objective and accurate way to be able to test your impairment level. And so that leaves users relying on subjective and inaccurate self-assessment. So our solution is the Drive Back impairment test. So this will utilize 3 different tests that'll track your eye movement, your balance, and your action test. And then the app will advise you if it detects moderate or severe level of impairment. So this provides the user with invaluable insight into their impairment level. So why Drive Back? Breathalyzers, they're expensive, they're cumbersome. You consistently have to send them in to recalibrate, so that adds even more money. Limited to just alcohol impairment. So Drive Back offers convenience. Everyone already has a smartphone that they basically carry 24/7, so there's no need to purchase and then carry a separate standalone device. Our device will be the app will be user-friendly and easy to understand. Affordability. So after a 1-week free trial, users will be able to buy 1 month subscription for only $2.99 with unlimited testing. And again, there's no need for an additional device to be purchased. Lastly, reliability. So the technology behind our device, behind the testing, has been proven to work and be accurate. So it's been endorsed by prominent clinical neuropsychologist, Solomon. So our go-to-market strategy is initially going to be to gain traction through B2C, and then with the monthly subscription revenue model. Ultimately, we want to move to a B2B model, SaaS revenue model, where we can license out our service and our software to rideshare companies like Uber and Lyft. And so that'll help them decrease risk and liability, and then also increase the safety for both the drivers and the riders. For their market, our TAM is $8.76 billion, so that encompasses all US drivers.
Initially, we're going to focus specifically on Colorado drivers, and our beachhead strategy will be 10% of the Colorado market to fit our early adopter persona, and that'll be 10.2 million. And for attraction, there's two things I want to specifically point out. So from our neuropsychologist, he stated this is a fantastic business proposition and will improve the accuracy of BEC measurement and impairment degree remarkably. And from a parent that stated, I always worry about my son's decision making when he's out late at night. This technology would give me the peace of mind that he has the tools to make the right decision. And lastly, our ask. So we're asking for $250,000. That would basically give us an 18-month runway, and that will primarily be used for research and development, for the initial testing of the app, and then the software and app development. And this is our team. So we have CTO Sarah, CMO Doug, CEO Will, CFO myself, and then we have the CDO Christine. All right. Thank you.
Hi, good pitch. Can you explain a little bit better what the exam is in the app? What are the exams that you actually do? And then why you chose to go after the Lyft's, Ubers as a business model?
Yep, so thank you for the question. So the app, we're basically re-engineering concussion protocol testing that's been used in the NFL. And so the app will run through these various tests, and with them combined, it's going to be able to detect if there's either a mild or moderate or severe impairment level. And then we'll have other tests as well, in addition to the three that were listed. So there'll be tracing test, finger to nose test, counting test, all these things, especially with the reaction test. So even if you have a BAC of 0.08 or even a little bit of drowsiness, your reaction time can be delayed by 120 milliseconds, which might not sound like a lot, but that could be up to 4 meters at highway speeds. That could be significant. Our plan for B2B with the Uber apps is to be able to implement the software into the app. So essentially, the driver might be able to use to kind of confirm that they are not impaired to drive. So that gives the decreases the liability for Uber and Lyft or Bolt. Then also increases the safety for the for the riders as well.
You can use this for scooters?
That is another plan we do to have, yes. So to implement it in for Bolts or Uber, Lime scooters, things like that. So if Lime wanted to implement it as a requirement, where users have to run the impairment test, and then that would decrease the liability for them as well.
Let's give it up for the team.
Thank you. Thank you.
Make a draw. Ooh, this is tough, right? Azalea. Azalea! Give you a kickstart as well. We go together with 3, 2, 1, go!
As of last year, 67% of women reported feeling worried about their safety when alone, as 1 in 3 women experience violence in their lifetime. These statistics aren't just numbers. They represent real women who experience this fear and uncertainty on a daily basis. They could be your mother, sister, cousin, friend, or even you. But when you're alone, there's Azalea. Our ring combines the discrete safety you need with the design and style you want, all at your fingers. Here's how it works. Simply contact either preset personal contacts or nearby ring users on the app. In an emergency, twist the topper on the ring, and it will send with low-energy Bluetooth a notification to your phone, which will push out to your nearby contacts and alert with your GPS location. Other safety devices are bulky and obvious. Pulling out your phone or a large device sacrifices precious time in an emergency situation. But with the Azalea Safety Ring, we have a discreet, quick design, allowing you to quickly and easily contact our ID-verified nearby users for trustworthy, immediate help. We're looking to market to females in the United States with our transactional market. Our base will cost $70 for the ring, and then, yearly or as needed, women will purchase the topper for $30 with the button cell battery, resulting in a profit of $55 per base and $29 per topper. We're hoping to reach 38 million consumers in the wearable tech market, and accounting for expenses of $180,000, we expect in our first year of Azalea on the market to reach a net profit of $20,000. In our first year, we plan to convert and submit our provisional utility patent into a non-provisional patent, and in the next 3 years to extend our wearable product line, including other jewelry such as necklaces and bracelets. We already have traction for our idea, as we've already received over 400 signups from people interested in purchasing our product, of over 600 launch site views. We've also had almost 50 customer interviews and over 350 social media impressions. We have a dedicated team ready to meet this demand with experience in startup, operations, marketing, app development, and wireless technology. So we are seeking $200,000 and mentoring partnerships to help Azalea bring our product to life. Because together, we can make the world a safer place for women. Because when we're alone, there's Azalea.
Thank you. Great pitch. Would you need both hands to activate the alert?
So we chose a ring design because even if your hands are in a place where they're tied together or you're in a non-accessible place, you can still access the twist the topper. So while you do need 2 hands to twist it, we wanted to make sure that no one would accidentally twist it. So with the rotational switch, you have less fear of doing anything on accident and peace of mind that you can be safe when you need it most.
Thank you.
All clear? Let's give it up for the team. I did some math here, reading how many teams we've had. We were supposed to have top 10 teams. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there's still one left. What on earth is that? Rodrigo, where did that happen?
Surprise.
Surprise?
Yes.
So we have top 11 teams.
Yes.
Before we draw that team, I want you to take a moment to turn to your team members. If you haven't been here on the stage, give your team members a promise. If we will be the next one chosen here among the top 11, then if that happens, what's our promise? What we're actually going to do to make this idea get further? 30 seconds with your team members who haven't been on the stage. What's your promise? If we get here, what's our promise?
Yeah, please. I will.
So, they have a really tough choice to choose, right? But there is this one card over here that will determine who will be the final team to take the stage here today at EIA 11 teams. Magic happens, right? So, that team will be, you shuffle, everybody shuffling.
Brisa.
Brisa! Microphones join us here on the stage. I understand you want 2 microphones?
Go, Brisa!
2 microphones?
I've got a surprise! There you go!
Players.
Oh shit!
Candy?
Brisa have a chocolate?
They made the decision already, no point of bribing.
Thank you.
You need 1 or 2 microphones? 2, right? You need stereo, right? All right.
I think it's bribery.
So, for Brisa, let's make a really breezing 3, 2, 1, and go. Right? They have to set the right documentary.
Yeah.
Before you start the pitch, you want to show it, okay?
So we have a prototype, we're just trying to set it up real quick, so to give people like the vision of what we're talking about.
We can reset the timer, but yeah, you have a really special treatment. It pays off to be the lucky last one. Yeah. They got to boot the system, they probably have a blue screen error as well coming.
87, it's the first mockumentary.
Give me a sign when I give them...
Are you ready for Brisa?
Let's do sideways like this, making as much as breeze as possible. So, 3, 2, 1, go!
Brisa, if only we were there in the time of Adam.
So who is Adam? Okay, I'll tell you who Adam is. So Adam is a construction worker that works in Qatar, that works in climates that go up to almost 46 degrees Celsius. He doesn't do this job because he wants to. He does this job because he needs to provide for his family. Especially for the gift that he's trying to give to his little daughter's 10th birthday. Unfortunately, on the same day as his daughter is turning 10, the daughter receives devastating news, and the news is, "I'm so sorry, your father died of a heat stroke." Unfortunately, this isn't just Adam's story. This is almost 220 million stories of different people, construction workers around the whole world. And these 220 people face this problem almost 260 times a year. And this isn't just a problem for the construction workers, but imagine the construction companies. They face 3 main things. The first one is they face heavy police investigation. The second one is they face heavy fines. And the third one, the whole site is basically closed. So now, Adam's story could have been completely different if just one thing was there. And that's Brisa.
Thank you for shedding light on this,
Of course.
Aya. What we're doing is a wearable cooling solution for outdoor workers to keep them cool under the sweltering hot sun and the humid nights. It's integrated to a dashboard for energy construction companies to be able to monitor their workers' health. Let me take you through how our product works. The worker places the flexible device on their body. The Peltier plate within the device is a proven technology that spreads cold air and automatically regulates the air's temperature. Give me a high five. We send the device data to our dashboard for monitoring.
Okay, let's see how refreshing this really is. So what is our competitive advantage? So our advantage is that basically this device is connected to a dashboard that we showed in the earlier slide. Other than the dashboard, this is user-friendly, it's flexible, meaning you can put it anywhere in your body, and it's also an adhesive tab that sticks to your skin, so no straps needed.
Our business model is direct to energy construction companies, and this is our revenue models, as well as projected revenue for first 3 years.
And this is our current market segment, as we are in the cooling and heating industry.
Our milestone, we aim to launch 5 months after this program.
And so what is our current progress? So first of all, we have 7 LOIs from different companies. We are the top 5 finalists for the reward. Thank you for the Peabody group right there. Amazing group. Woo! We already developed our software and hardware prototypes. And with our hardware, we're already working with manufacturers from China to get those established, and we're filing for a patent.
My name is Mohammed.
And I'm Aya. And this is our current ask for our current price.
With Breeza, they can cool down and power up!
Questions from the investors?
Hi guys. So, what could be your next markets after construction?
Oh, it's funny you asked that. We actually prepared for this. So, this is our future vision. We first aim to focus on expanding our market to the Middle East region. Then we focus on expanding our product offering. We aim to go into fitness, we aim to go into healthcare, and we also are then going to expand to Europe for B2C and B2B. And then we aim to sell to huge companies for at least $1 billion.
Presentation. Can you walk us through the prototype, please?
Explain the prototype?
Yes, please.
Yeah, this slide on how it works, it's basically a Peltier plate. So what a Peltier plate is, you have one very cold side and one very hot side. So what we're doing is we're cooling it to such an extent, combined with a fan, that it starts dispersing cold air throughout the whole device. So this working prototype, if we had like a connector, we could plug it in and you could feel the cold air. But for the purposes of this pitch, our production model would be like this. We 3D printed it here, and it would be made of silicon and thus flexible.
Thank you very much.
All clear? Let's give it up for Breeza. Wow. Thank you. Yes, that's the forgetting you on the stage is 11th one. Yeah, pull them in. No. True story. 11 teams. But Andrea, can we show them which mentoring prizes will be assigned to these teams? So these will be assigned to those top teams according to who would benefit the most from which prize. So who could further enhance with those mentors? The prizes will be as follows. So Anna Stefano will be doing 10 mentoring sessions for one team, right? 10 for one. Oh, that would be an intense session. Sonia Silva will offer pitch coaching. Then we have Rui Figueiredo offering, did I pronounce it wrong? I hear some Portuguese laughing like, What's the wrong one? What's the right one?
People get the first name and they panic and they say it's fine. They insist and then I say no, it's fine. And they say tell me your second name. I'm sure I could nail your second name. And they just panic and the second name is worse.
So Louis will join you. for pitch coaching. Now, Rodrigo de Alvarenga from Hawk Group will have one-on-one session with one of the teams. We have brand and identity and foundation for a digital presence by Code House for one team. We will have Paladin technical tech mentoring session for a team. We will have bigger picture consulting marketing session from Bigger Picture Advisors for a team. We will have F-Stage advisory session for a team. Let's see if we have more. Yes, we have Riga Innovation Academy doing a tech session for a team. And we have Asaya Harwin will do a tech and design session for a team. Whew. Quite a lot of work after EIA, right? So you have to take in all the mentoring. Whew. Okay, but this one says that it ain't over till it's over. So we have some special awards, and it's totally possible that if you were not among these 11 teams, you could be among the next ones. So let's find out what we have in store for here. So first of all, among the special awards, I would like to invite Gerda Normägi, CEO of EIA, on the stage again. So you're already mic'd, yes.
Yes, I'm mic'd. So the special award that we are actually giving out the first time is EIA Innovation Award. And this special award is for a project that addresses relevant problem with a unique and feasible solution that creates remarkable impact. And the winner stands out for its creativity, potential for real-world implementation, and contribution to a sustainable future. I don't know if I can pronounce this correctly. You think it's like F and A, I.
AI. Let's see it on the screen. I guess they kind of got it.
Fire! 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 Bring the gifts. And we have backpacks for you to carry your big ideas with you.
Awesome. Then join to the center.
Yes. Thank you.
Next up, some of you used that already. This special flair that you were among the finalists of the Nixon Peabody Award. Now it's time to find out who were the chosen one and who are the ultimate chosen one. For that, I would like to invite from Nixon Peabody, George, to take the stage. Yes? All right. Mics for both of you, and the magic remote to time the final. I think there should be like finalists and then the chosen ones.
Okay, but don't push the black button. It makes everything explode, right?
Yeah, it kind of deletes everything, and then we have to have those IP meetings again. You probably will want that.
We can do it again.
Woo! Who wants to do that again?
All right, first, we just want to say thank you to the EIA community for having us back again. We've been doing this for years, and it is an absolute delight being here with everybody. This is my second year, and it's been just as incredible as the first, so thank you for having us. The awards we're about to announce are the Nixon Peabody IP Awards. These awards go to teams that showed great teamwork, enthusiasm, excitement, Teams that are really innovating to make something exciting happen. Now, you can imagine how long it took us to decide who the finalists and ultimately the winners would be. You get 6 lawyers in a room. We're having dinner, we're having drinks. We spent over 5 hours debating, arguing, convincing each other who the finalists and winners should be. Like I said, this is my second time here at EIA. I think the most impactful thing for me is when I'm walking between clinics. I'm trying to rush to the bathroom really fast. I'm going to grab a glass of water. Someone comes to me, George, wait! I have one more question. Can you please answer this question for me? Of course, what's your question? And then I get an extremely insightful, well thought out question. A question I'd expect to hear from another patent attorney. But it's someone who just listened to my presentation only a few hours prior. It's incredible. You guys all deserve a lot of credit. April.
Yeah, and to add to what George said, EIA is such a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You know, you get to connect with like-minded peers from across the world and develop business skills that you'll take with you for the rest of your lives. And it's been so special for me to watch all of you, from asking thoughtful questions in our clinics to actively participating in our workshops. Thank you all so much. And without further ado, we will introduce the patent award and the finalists.
So the first award we're going to talk about is the Nixon Peabody Patent Award. For this award, we've chosen a team that we think really has a product, a technology and innovation that is truly patentable. It's something that could easily have come from one of my clients. And I heard a lot of ideas past week that sounded a lot like what my clients are doing. This award is valued at $5,000, and the winner will receive, free of charge, a provisional patent application drafted by the Nixon Peabody team. April, can you tell us who those finalists are?
Yes, I can. I will ask that everyone reserve their applause for the end of the list, but first we have EcoWind Dynamics.
All right.
That's fine too. Second, we have Suso. Third, we have MooCare. Fourth, we have Anklewise. Fifth, we have Virture. And last, we have Mind Revive. Let's give it up for our finalists.
Congratulations to each of the finalists. You truly have ideas that are so innovative, we can get patents filed and issued on any one of them. And can we get a drum roll, please? In Harold style, thank you. The winner is... A lot of suspense here. It's Anklewise. Come on up. Come on up here, guys. Congratulations, guys. Thank you, everyone. And next, we will have Carlos and Kaylee to announce the Trademark Award.
All right.
Yes, of course. I'm very excited to hear you guys. Congratulations. Great job, guys.
Good afternoon! So this is a first for me because I'm in the middle of a hearing right now, but the judge graciously paused this so I could give the award. So I'll make this as quick as I can, but first, thank you to EIA for having us. It's been amazing. To all of you, truly, you made this a worthwhile experience. I couldn't be happier, and making time to be here is very important to me, and I hope it's as important to you. All right, so first, I wanted to take a couple moments to explain to you why this trademark, or why this award is so important, okay? It was Shakespeare that said, "What's in a name?" So, I'm gonna throw out 3 names to you, and I want you to shout out the first thing that comes to mind. Apple.
Computers.
Computers. I can't hear you. AirPods.
Customer experience.
Customer experience. I love it. You know what I didn't hear? I didn't hear fruit. Rolex. What comes to mind when you hear Rolex? Watches. Yes, yes, yes. Last one, what about Toyota? Cars, reliability, efficiency, fantastic. What you didn't say, it was that it was somebody's name. It was Jeff Bezos that said, your brand is what people talk about you when you're not there, when you're not in their presence. Think about all the money, the effort, and the time that it took for these 3 behemoth companies for you to instantaneously think about what you just said. Steve Forbes said, one of the most important things you can do for your company is investing in your brand. And not only investing in creating your brand like these companies did, but also protecting it. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Kaylee about how she can protect your brand.
So we talked in our workshop that your brand is your most valuable asset that your company is ever going to invest in. And some of you didn't think I was serious, right? You said, okay, but we have a really great idea. But if you don't have brand protection and you haven't developed a strong brand that immediately tells consumers who you are and what you're all about, how are they ever gonna know how to get that great idea? Your brand lets consumers find you, and it lets you stand out in the marketplace. You've all just told us these incredible ideas and why you're different and why it's gonna solve some amazing problems that we need to address. But without that strong, identifiable brand, how's anybody ever gonna buy it? The Trademark Award from Nixon Peabody acknowledges that our finalists have taken the time to bring the same amount of ingenuity and creativity to their brand and their public identity as they have this really amazing idea, the cool technology you've developed. You're letting your brand match the amazing progress that we're about to make with your inventions. So, who are the finalists? Pipify, Voyella, Outside, Oasis Athenav, Canvas Care My Mosaic, and Quest Echo Truck. Each of these brands is strong, it's empowering, and it matches the incredible mission that these companies are trying to address. I want to thank you because I came here to teach and to help you build strong brands. But what I'm taking away from this past week is just as much education and how to approach hard problems creatively. So I'm grateful to be here. I'm so excited to announce that our Nixon Peabody Trademark Award goes to Pipify! Come on up, guys. off to our fearless leader, Anlu.
How are you guys doing? You guys look great! Oh my gosh. Okay, you know, did you guys get a chance to go to the workshops of the Nixon Peabody lawyers? Yeah, were they good? Let me tell you why they're good. We start selecting in January. We have a law firm of about 700 lawyers, and from 700, we narrowed it down to about 29. And of the 29 lawyers that we had to select from, everybody had to be at the top of their game. They had to be the best in class with law of their field. Number two, they had to be able to command a stage. When they walk in, they need to grab your attention. And number three, and perhaps most importantly, they had to be able to talk to you, mentor, and get to know you, and extract ideas from you, and help you be our best. So you know what? It was extremely hard, but this is the 5 that we brought from Nixon Peabody, so we hope you're happy with them. And they don't know I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna brag about them a little bit more. Every single one of them, they had to give up about 40 hours of billable time to be here. And their average billing rate is about $700 to $1,100 an hour. So you can imagine how much time they had to give up, because when they go back to the States, they gotta make all that up. But the reason they're here is because they believe in you. They wanna be here with you. They're excited by you, and you inspire them. So if you didn't get a chance to take advantage of their time, shame on you. But don't worry. They're on LinkedIn, they're all over Instagram, they're on Facebook, and for some of the old folks like George, he might still be on MySpace and Friendster. There is one more team member that I want to make sure I thank, and that is the city of Porto. Porto has been amazing. It's been an absolutely amazing place to develop and innovate. I have 3 questions for you. True or false? Porto has 6,100 startups. True or false?
True.
What? True! Porto has 10 unicorns. True or false?
True.
True. Porto employs 9,000 people in the startup industry. True or false?
True.
Now, I gotta say, my lover used to be Lisbon, but I think I might be persuaded to change my lover to Porto. And I wanna ask, if you are from Porto, would you please stand up? Stand up, stand up. Stand up. Guys, we are so grateful for you. We are so proud of you. Thank you for welcoming us. Thank you for helping us see and love Porto. One more round of applause. Okay, now we go to the final award. This is the Ed Quinones Spark Award. Ed Quinones was a Nixon Peabody lawyer. He was one of my best friends. And before COVID, he died of cancer. So our team got together and said, we are gonna create an award that really honors Ed. And this award is really, it's a big one. Of the 5 hours that we spent, we probably spent about 3 hours arguing over this award. So can I invite somebody who has been so important and so integral to the program on stage with me to help present? Carolina? I've had the opportunity and the pleasure of being involved with EIA for 12 years. Like I tell everybody, I started when I was 10. Of all the program managers you've worked with, Carolina is one of the best. This program would not have come together with her. She's like a duck. On the upside, it's so graceful and it's so smooth. Down beneath, her legs are paddling. But she's been amazing. This program would not have happened without you. Could you tell us a little bit about the selection process we forced you to endure for 5 hours?
Thank you, Anlu, for your words. Well, I arrived at the hotel around 8 p.m., was very tired. Since we're in Porto, we started with some wine, of course. But yeah, it took us almost 5 hours discussing. They had their finalists, all of the lawyers, because they saw pretty much all of you during those 2 days. We were discussing a lot. They were explaining some of the law to me that I don't understand anything about, honestly. But we were checking also all of the mentors' feedback that we had before, you know, and I was kind of like looking through all our files and what we knew about all the teams to make sure also that the teams were right, you know? It was kind of easy this year because I think most of the teams were pretty cool, pretty amazing, and very good with each other working. So it's not like I had to say, oh, that team is not right. No, I think we had very good luck with all of you. So
and the qualifications were hard. In order to get to this award, you had to have a great idea. You had to present well. You had to have a great product. You had to have great potential patents, great potential trademarks, and the most important thing is the team worked. There were no wallflowers on the team, but at the same time, there was nobody who was domineering and just taking over the entire team. So the winner of the Spark Scholarship is worth $25,000. Every single person on the team gets a patent or a trademark or a copyright or whatever you want to do with it, even if you go onto your own business. So you want to announce the finalists?
ready? So, first we have Brisa. We have Unbound, Coupon, Virtual, there's a typo there, sorry, and Blues on Bottles. Unfair, again. So.
And the winner is, can we get a drum roll, please? The winner is Blue Zone.
So, as the things work, it ain't over till it's over. We just saw that even if you weren't pitching the idea on the stage, you might get some really awesome prizes still. With that in mind, we have a couple of more. What I'm just currently looking for is a remote. On? Maybe it's here. Yes, hidden here. So, like what prizes? What? Yes, because we encourage you to join another experiment, city experiment. So there's some chosen teams and individuals, and to announce them, I would like to invite on stage the Head of Innovation Management and Experimentation at Porto, Joanna Moreira, please.
Everyone, is this working? Yes. How are you feeling? Good. Not good enough. I don't think that's good enough. Is that all you can give right now, seriously? I think you are able to give a little bit more. Can I hear you? Yeah. Okay, I think now that's more than enough. First of all, congratulations to all of you. I know that this has been 3 intense weeks so far, but as Harold said, you can get some prizes even though that you were not on the stage. I know you want to go out to celebrate and probably party as well, so I'm not gonna take that long. I want just to share with you that Porto, and with this program, Porto is a playground for innovation. You had Arnolo here quoting quite a lot of facts about Porto, and I hope you had the time to also experience the city. So City Experiment is where ideas will come to life together with some partners from the municipalities, such as Agência de Energia do Porto, Lounge Social, Águas e Energia, and Hospital de São João. So 4 areas: social impact and social housing, healthcare, energy, and water management in the city. So the winners of this city experiment will have the opportunity to design solutions together with these partners and the chance to return to the city of Porto. The winners have to go through a selection process, as you all know, and if you apply, you know that there was some criteria as well. This selection process involved over 60 applications, so congratulations to all of you that took your time to apply to the City Experiment program. And as Harold said, we have 2 categories: teams and individuals. So it was challenging to choose between all of you, but now I will ask the winners to come on stage. And now I'm gonna put my phone, because I can see all the winners here. And first I will call on stage all the teams. So Ankle-Wise, Drop Tech Solutions, Porto Pursuit, and Echoing, please come on stage. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of you. This is a lot of high fives. So let's kind of get together and take a picture. Perhaps you in the center with a city experiment. Come on. Get closer, get closer, get closer. Woo! Thank you so much. Congratulations. May I get this one? Thank you. You can go now. We will take another picture later on, but I will call you. And now, we also got quite a lot of individual applications. This means that some of you applied by yourselves, and from those applications, we selected. Can we have the drum rolls, please? One last time. We selected Sarah, Marta, Enes, and Nico. Please come on stage. Thank you so much. I will take this for the picture later on. Can I get a round of applause for all these winners, teams, individual, and for all of you? Carol, I have only one request. Can I just 1 more minute? Not 1 more minute.
Can
Second.
you get 1 more minute?
Okay, perfect.
1 more second?
1 more second. So to all the teams and individuals, please, after we leave the stand, let's gather in front of the letters of the sign of Porto so that we can take a picture all together, okay? Thank you so much. This was the last reminder. Thank you.
They will join the virtual program and then have a chance to come back to Porto. Nice. Any more prizes over there? I don't think there's plenty of prizes over here, but there's one thing that we're going to do to really finish up here. I kindly ask you to stand up, put the unnecessary stuff away. And we can cue the... We're going to finish a bit differently. A lot of love in the air, a lot of energy, a lot of excitement. So what we're going to do now is... Yes. Oh, this works better. So I kindly ask you to put your hands on your chest, find your pulse. You can relax nicely. You can close your eyes if you want to. And bring your attention to your breathing. While you inhale and exhale. And continue breathing in your own pace. That is nice and calming and suitable for you. Now, this journey that we have gone through is a path to becoming future-proof. Meaning the skills that you learned here, how to go out there, how to interview people, figure out what's the real problem, how to craft a solution that could solve that problem, how to validate if that solution works, and how to pitch in a way that you invite other people to support your idea. These are all the skills that you will be able to take with you. No one can take those skills away from you. These skills, abilities, mindset has now been embedded into you. So remember that day zero when you arrive to the program. All the unknowingness, all the excitement, all the opportunities, all the new people that you met. All the new connections you made, all the conversations you had, all the trips you took to the Porto Old Town, all the journeys and all the adventures are now part of you. You are now part of a bigger family. A family so big, going around the globe, all the people that are like-minded, enterprising people. This is only a beginning of a beautiful future that we create together. And here at EIA, we celebrate because now you are part of EIA family. Welcome to the EIA family. Welcome to becoming one step closer to being future-proof. For whatever happens, you will find a way. Life is unfolding, amazing opportunities are out there. The ones that you're going to build, the moments when you one day return as a mentor, love to hear your story. It's going to be an amazing one. Everything you need is available in you to create that. And we are with you on that path. You can now open your eyes. And that's how the morning's going to start. Distractions off, present moment, ready for action, and really, really massive oh yeah. Because that's what we have deserved with 3 weeks of intensive work. Of course, there's dozens of years ahead with even more intensive work. But at least tonight, let us celebrate. So, focus on your breathing, relax your hands, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, then we begin. Distractions off. present moment. Ready for action. Inhale. Oh, there will be some snacks outside.